South Korean here, but she lives in Williamsburg. I told that lady.
Oh my name is Dave. Here to make your day. You ready to say wow, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys ready to say wow? Yeah?
Yeah.
So this coffee that you're about to taste, yes, it's coffee, but it tastes like whiskey. But it's, you know why? Because it's aged in a barrel. But guess where does it come from? It comes from Guatemala. And guess what we do? We only serve this as a home brew. Now we look. You on the same page? Now you guys ready to say wow?
Wow.
Did I make you say what?
Wow.
Drink it first before we
Okay. Here we go. You're gonna take one. This is for you. But you're gonna put the cup in the air just like this, okay? Go ahead. Don't be shy. But guess what I'm gonna do? You know why we do this? Who knows why we do this? Yeah, there you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Give it some love. Give it some love. Beautiful. I love that. See, big family. Now, smell. It's just coffee.
Oh my god, it's really like a whiskey.
I know. Just coffee. Look, you drink hot tea, right? You drink hot tea like this.
Wow.
Lovely. That makes you say wow.
Amazing.
That's
Amazing.
a whiskey barrel aged cold brew coffee. That makes you say.